to be beating if he does want to get onto Team PS4 and go to that E-World Cup. Dr. Ahano, who's sat in 11th, and whilst Dr. Ahano realistically could still qualify even if he got out in the Swiss phase here, depending on who performs well around him, I think this is certainly a statement to the rest of the field of, I don't care where you are in the Global Series ranking, I know what my job is. I need to get to that final and I need to get a hefty amount of Global Series ranking points.
Well, there it is. Eisvogel continues. He's now 2-0 in the Swiss format. Perfect start there from the German. And 1-on-1 for Dr. Ahano. And as you were saying a little bit earlier, you know, Marcuso managed to close out his game. We were watching from the start, so great stuff from him.
Yeah, and we need to see players like this who are outside of that top 16 to be winning in Swiss, to give themselves that chance. Because once you got out of Swiss, that's when the real games start for those players. When you start to achieve Global Series ranking points more and more the further you get into those rounds. Because if you go out in Swiss and you're outside of the top 16, you ain't getting on Team PS4, I'll tell you that for free, because we didn't see it in Hamburg. We didn't see players outside the top 16 really have that chance, but maybe we're going to see a little bit more change in the top 16 here in Berlin, Mark.
Well, one thing that we are going to see is some highlights from the game there. Actually, we're not going to see any highlights. I lied to you. We're going to go to another game, because we've got loads of games to bring you. That's what we're going to do. It's more exciting, Dan. I haven't forgot that you insulted me, by the way.
Iago versus Tuga. It's currently 3-2 to Iago, and Tuga, who is one of those players who already has got his spot on Team PS4, but that still he's going to be wanting to perform well to go in with momentum and also a little bit of prize money to be had as well if he can get to the latter stages of this tournament. Iago has looked phenomenal this season, and he really is one of those outsiders that I kind of pinpointed as a potential player that could get onto Team PS4, that could get to that E-World Cup. And we saw how well he performed at the E-Nations when he was alongside Nicholas, and he was beating some of the biggest and best players in the world. Now he needs to do it yet again in one of the highest stakes tournament we've seen so far this season.
One thing I love about this game, and I wish we had player cams for them, because they're two of the most passionate, loud, feisty, shall we say, competitors that we have in FIFA 19. You really do feel the emotion of every single pass, every single tackle, and certainly every single goal that goes in.
And it was back in London when Iago was, well, he got into like quarter-final, semi-final, and he was streaming tears because of how passionate he was. And I mean, for Tuga, no one's going to forget that moment at E-Nations.
I can still hear it.
He erupted after a late dramatic victory. Maybe he's going to need a late dramatic victory yet again. Both of these players at 1-0 in Swiss. Tuga won his game